Hi sweet thing, and welcome to A Kiss Beneath Mistletoe, Day 4. I hope that you're enjoying this chance to slow down and be with yourself for a few minutes every day, that it might be starting to change the rhythm of how you approach this month. Hopefully some of the tools that we've talked about so far have at least made you curious to try, even if you're not immediately on board with them. So what I have for you today is actually a bit of a cheat, because we've been doing it for a few days already and I'm only just going to talk about it now, and that is hugging yourself. Okay, so the reason that self-hugging is so important is really simple. Human beings are a social species and we thrive on touch and community, but unfortunately the times when we find ourselves really needing that comforting touch might be the time that nobody is around in a physical environment to be able to help us meet that need. And the research shows that self-hugging is no less impactful than receiving hugs from those around us. So for the sheer convenience of it, as much as anything, self-hugs can give us all the benefits of hugging people around us. We feel secure and validated and seen. We feel like our need for intimacy is being met. But also there's something just about touch that I think is seriously under discussed. Part of the reason that I like hugs so much is just the tactile feeling. People are, often described as being huggy or not huggy, but even if you don't really crave contact in the same way that I do, we haven't evolved beyond our need to be touched. And here's the news. I read an article that said that we need a minimum of 4 hugs a day just for our survival. We need 8 hugs a day for maintenance, and we need 12 hugs a day for growth. So over the last few days you've been getting at least 2, because I've been ending these videos with us self-hugging. Now you've got another reason to be embracing yourself. That's because of the mental health benefits, but it's also because there are physical health benefits. It helps us move out of fight or flight and into rest and digest functions of the nervous system. It helps us to down-regulate when we feel overwhelmed. So anytime that you feel you'd like a hug from somebody else and there's nobody else around, I'm here to tell you that putting your arms around yourself, although it might feel kind of weird, kind of wacky, kind of awkward, you are doing yourself a great service. So close your eyes for just a sec. Check in and notice how you feel right now. What's your breathing like? Is it calm, or do you feel kind of like you're breathing high up in your chest, like you're a bit anxious or overwhelmed? Are you being plagued by thoughts today? Or are your feelings quite overwhelming? Just notice. We're not going to fix or change anything. We're just going to meet ourselves where we are right now. So open your arms out wide. Keep your eyes closed if you'd like. You might like to wiggle your fingers around. Maybe move the shoulders, shimmy through the chest and the upper back. And then cross the right arm on top of the left. That's it. You're hugging yourself. Now, is there a special gesture that you would give somebody you loved if you were hugging them? Or if you were enjoying the hug from somebody you love? I usually close my eyes and I often do a little rub of the arm, or maybe a rock from side to side. And I can't help but melt into it, even when I'm hugging myself these days. Take one more breath here. Sigh it out. And then let's take it to the other side. Reaching the arms out wide. Make some space across the chest if you like by looking up towards the sky. And then this time crossing the left arm on top of the right. Just feel the weight of your hands on your body. The warmth of your hands on your body. And notice how nice this hug can feel when you get out of your head and you worry about labeling it or what somebody else might say if they were to walk in on you right now. Just enjoy that feeling of being comforted and supported and held. And then let your hands fall to your legs, your lap. And just notice how you feel. Now, hugs are great. And hugs are particularly good first aid. But I'm not saying that these two hugs are going to completely transform whatever you were feeling. But then again, it might. Now this is something, like I say, you can do in the moment when you need some first aid, calming. But this is also something that I do every day. I aim for 12. I don't always get there. But I'm providing myself hugs. And I honestly feel calmer as a result. There's something about knowing that you can have this emotional need for contact met, even if there's nobody around, that lets us feel like we can have our own backs, that we can take care of ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. That's all I have for you today. But please don't think for a second that this is going to be easy to implement. It's going to take some time to feel less strange or awkward about doing this. But I promise that it's well worth it. After a few weeks of doing this 2 or 3 times a day, I really do feel like I'm holding my own hand when I'm having less than great days. And it helps me to feel more capable and more calm as I navigate the days. If you'd like to combine a couple of things we've talked about, while you're hugging yourself, you might repeat the magic words from yesterday. I am a freaking awesome person who's been through so much shit, and I have made it through it all. And I am still cute and smart and funny and nice and intelligent, and I kick ass. Imagine combining your hug and those magic words, even twice a day. Once when you wake up in the morning, or after you've had breakfast. Once towards the end of your day. Perhaps it'll give you the same sense that it's given me, which is that somehow things are going to be just fine because we've got our own backs. That's it for today. Let's end how we usually do with our hug. So you'll get 4 today. Reach the arms out to either side and cross the right arm on top of the left. Give yourself your I love you gesture, whatever that is. Sometimes I find a hand on my head or a stroke of the hair feels particularly sweet. Sometimes it's a hand on the side of the face. Let's open the arms wide and take it over to the other side. Left arm crosses the right this time. And if you're feeling a little brave or a little experimental, you might whisper to yourself, I love you. Unwind your arms and bring your hands back to center. Until tomorrow, mind how you go, sweet thing. And remember, keep it simple, sweetie.